Today, I wish to talk about a very serious topic in astrology. People generally have questions related to how to analyze a house which have no influence, no planets, no aspect, nothing like that. And also, this concept is very, very important. The concept is related to planet hemmed between other planets. This is applicable to planet, this is applicable to house, this is applicable to almost everything in astrology. So the point is that this is known as Kartari. You must have heard about Pap Kartari and all. But in this video, I am talking about Shubakartari, which is a better counterpart of it. Pap Kartari is bad result giving. Shubakartari is good result giving. So I will say it's a better positive counterpart of Pap Kartari. Now, first of all, you should understand this Kartari have multiple variations, right? So there are two variations, Kartari and Madhya. Kartari means scissor, which is better, and Madhya means middling, in between, which is good, right? So good, better, this is the differentiation between them. Kartari happens when the planet in second house is retrograde and the planet in 12th house is direct. So planet in second house is coming back because it is retrograde. Planet in 12th house is going forward because it is direct. So it makes a stirring effect. When it is done by benefics, and here we are talking of natural benefics, moon between Shukla Panchami to Krishna Ashtami, Mercury alone or Mercury with benefics, Jupiter, Venus, when it is caused by natural beneficial planets, it is Shubh Kartari. Shubh Kartari is good result giving. But when the composition is opposite, planet in 12th is retrograde, planet in second is direct, or planet in second is retrograde, but planet in 12th is also retrograde, or planet in second is direct, planet in 12th is also direct, right? Or planet in second is direct, planet in 12th is retrograde. In either of these cases, or say whenever the first situation is not being made, but still a planet or a house is hemmed between other benefics, then it will make Shubha-madhya. Madhya means middling, which is very good again, and produces beneficial result, right? That's the basic point. Now, basically, this combination is made by natural benefic planets only, right? But as per my research and as per my understanding, see, the concept of Shubh-Kartari is also not very popular in astrology, and other things that I am telling you is completely my research, which, as you know, in all of my courses, all of my webinars and everything that I produce, my prime intent is to produce things which are of my own, right? Which is my own research, which is my own method, because I believe like this, telling this only is useful to the students or the discerning people who join my courses, webinars, and all of the things, right? So generally, the concept is that the Kartari is made by natural malefic or natural benefic planets only, because we are talking of Shubh Kartari, natural benefic planets only. But see, in horoscope, functional benefic planets are also there. Lagna Lord is always beneficial. Fifth and ninth Lord are also beneficial. With respect to the Lord of Kendras, which are the Lord of 4th, 10th, and 7th house, if they also Lord the trinal houses, 1st, 5th, and 9th house, then they become beneficial. If they also own the 11th house, then they also become not Raj Yoga producing, but beneficial wealth producing. If they become second Lord, then also they are not Raj Yoga producing, but beneficial in this regard. So any planet who is Lord of these houses, the good houses that I have mentioned, is a functionally beneficial planet. And this functionally beneficial planet, when it causes the middling or the scissoring effect that we have talked, Shubh-madhya or Shubh-kartari, then also it should be taken as Shubh-madhya or Shubh-kartari. This is what I am adding from my research, right? That's one particular point. One more thing is related to it. This Shubh-kartari becomes even more beneficial when the planet, the beneficial planet in second and 12th house is also in a good Rashi. Right? Good Rashi will be a Rashi which is owned by a beneficial planet. So a Rashi, Gemini, Virgo owned by Mercury, Cancer owned by Moon, Sagittarius, Pisces owned by Jupiter, Taurus, Libra owned by Venus. If the planet making this Shubh Kartari and Shubh Madhya is also in the Rashi or Navamsha of beneficial planet, then it becomes even more better. In fact, in astrology, all the female signs, or you say all the even signs, are also taken as beneficial, right? So this Shubha-Kartari or Shubha-madhya making planet being situated in Taurus, Cancer, Virgo, Scorpio, Capricorn or Pisces should also be considered as very good. The planet is beneficial. Now, if the planet also goes into a beneficial house or a beneficial Navamsh, then it becomes doubly beneficial, which enhances the good result of this particular combination. In fact, not only that, if there is no planet in the second house and 12th house, but the lord of the second house and 12th house is situated anywhere in a beneficial Rashi, in a beneficial Navamsh that I have just told you, or anywhere also situated under influence of beneficial planets only, aspect conjunction of beneficial planets only, no malefic influence, then in that scenario, it makes even more powerful Shubh Kartari or Shubh Madhya, right? So with these 4 variations, at least 12, 13 combinations will be made, right? 12, 13 combinations can be made, which will qualify for Shubh Kartari or Shubh Madhya. This Shubh Kartari and Shubh Madhya is applied to planets and is also applied to houses, right? So for example, any house or any planet going into Shubh Kartari or Shubh Madhya will indicate extremely good related to the house or the planet, whichever is coming under our consideration. Particularly, you should also know the difference between all of this. First of all, talking of Shubh Kartari, right, where the planet in second is retrograde and the planet in 12th is direct. In this particular scenario, in the case of Kartari, the result of the planet is eternal type of. The result of planet is eternal. The result of planet is free of any type of miseries. The result of planet is very much sustaining. And not only sustaining anyhow, sustaining in the best shape and condition is what I will say. So say, take Venus. If Venus is going into Shubh Kartari, then first of all, marriage will sustain. So person once married will remain married as long as they are alive, right? So result will sustain and result sustains permanently. That is one thing. Apart from that, the result is also of very good shape, right? So say if Venus goes into Shubh Kartari, the person is married. Not only married to a physically beautiful spouse, but a spouse who is also by nature, by mentality, by thinking also very beautiful. Not only beauty, the other things related to marriage, which is the base of marriage, such as love, care, attraction, affection, etc. All of these things will also be present, and this will be present in plenty. This will be present permanently, and the marital life will be one of the best. If Venus goes through the Shubh-Kartari, this will happen. If 7th Lord goes through the Shubh-Kartari, this will happen. If 7th house goes into Shubh-Kartari, then this will also happen. Right? So Shubh-Kartari is best of it. Then comes the Shubh-Madhya, right? So say Venus, the same Venus is going under Shubh-Madhya. Now in Madhya, the planet in second is not retrograde, the planet in 12th is not direct. Either of this not is coming, but still there are planet in 212, it goes into Shubh-Madhya category. Now in this Madhya category, the result is also good. All the results are present, which is told for Kartari to a little smaller amount. But the speciality with Madhya is the surrounding. That you are surrounded by circumstances, situations. So what happened in Shubh Kartari was that the spouse is good, the marital life is good and all. In Madhya also marital life is good, spouse is also good, but more than the spouse being good, the circumstances are very favorable, the circumstances are very good. So this person in his marriage will not have any type of surrounding problems, say bad finances, bad family, bad relatives, bad friends, bad situations, right? Bad health. These are the surrounding conditions which is not caused by the spouse or which is not intentionally caused by a person in marriage, but somehow happens, right? Because we are an individual, we live in a society. So these problems keep on coming. What happens with Shubh Madhya, that all such problems are either not there or is easily solved. So what it does is that it creates a very beautiful situation, a very beautiful circumstance where to make things bad, you actually need a very screwed person. Otherwise, things remain good, things remain brilliant. And because of the supporting factors being in your favor, even if small fights, small discrepancies, small problems come in, keeping in mind all the other things which are very, very good, the marital life overall 80, 85, 90% of the time will be very good because other things are better. right? Because everything is going smooth. So there is actually no reason to complain, right? Now, there will be a point when the combination either Shubh-Kartari or Shubh-madhya is being made by a planet who is naturally beneficial also and lord of a good house as well, then it is extremely very brilliant, right? For every ascendant, either Jupiter will be a planet who is lord of good house and naturally good also, right? Moon will be a planet. So there is two set. One set is Jupiter Moon, right? They will be naturally good and functionally good also, right? Good by nature also, and good by being lord of good houses also. And in the second set of ascendants, it will be Mercury and Venus, who will be good by nature also and good by house lordship also. So say for ascendant of Venus, Libra, Taurus, for the ascendant of Saturn, Capricorn, Aquarius, for the ascendant of Mercury, Gemini, Virgo, Mercury and Venus will be the planets who will be good by house lordship also, good by nature also. For the ascendant of Sun, Leo, for the ascendant of Moon, Cancer, for the ascendant of Jupiter, Pisces, Sagittarius, for the ascendant of Mars, Aries, Scorpio, Moon and Moon and Jupiter will be the planets who will be naturally beneficial also and beneficial by the house lordship as well. So such planets, when they make Pap Kartri or Pap Mad, makes the result even more better, even more brilliant, even best. Right? So that is one particular thing that we have to keep in mind. Now, certainly in the ascendant, there can also be a planet who is naturally beneficial by nature but does not lord a good house, or there will be a planet who lords a good house but is not beneficial. In understanding that comes the crux of this particular technique. When we are talking of the blessing or the good result which this Kartari or Mad is causing, that we have discussed just now, what is that good result is also should be seen, should be differentiated, should be demarcated with respect to which planets are causing it, right? This is a very important point. So for example, say the with respect to the 10th house, 12th house to the 10th house is Jupiter, that is 9th house, and second house to 10th house is Moon, that is in the second house, right? So Moon, because Moon naturally indicates sustenance, right? This is why Moon is good. See, any planet who is beneficial, naturally beneficial, or beneficial by house lordship is beneficial because they indicate beneficial things or good things or those qualities which we appreciate. So now in this example that we are taking, because Jupiter is in the 12th house from the 10th house, which is in the 9th house, and Jupiter indicate fortune, the person will be very fortunate in matter of his profession, finances, right? So he will get a good position. His boss and other people will be supportive. He will get timely promotions and all, right? His professional life will not interfere in his personal life and all. And because second to 10th house and the 11th house, there is Moon, which indicates sustenance. All of these positions, right? Being loved by seniors, right, will be permanent. The professional life not disturbing your personal life will be permanent. In fact, in job, there will be permanency. The situation, the power, the position, the authority that the person is having, that the person is commanding will be permanent. And that situation will not change, right? That situation will permanently be there. So keeping in mind the same thing, say if the combination is being caused by 5th lord and if the combination is being caused by 10th lord, right? So 5th lord and 10th lord is giving Shubakartari or Shubha-madhya to 7th house, right? 5th lord goes into 6th house and 10th lord goes into 8th house. Now with respect to 10th house, because it is going into 8th house, and with respect to 5th house, because it's lord going into 6th house, it is a bad combination. So problem in childbirth, enmity with child, problem in profession, etc. will come. But they are making Shubhakartari or Shubha-madhya, whatever the case be, depending on who is retrograde, who is not retrograde, etc. They are making good combination to 7th house. Now, because 5th lord is situated in the 6th house and 5th house indicates intelligence, person by his intelligence, using his intelligence and using the tools related to intelligence such as astrology, etc., will choose a good life partner. And because they have chose a good life partner, their marital life will be good. An added advantage, because 10th lord is there in the 8th house, and because 10th house indicate name, fame, status, authority, because of this marriage, after this marriage, by the advice of the spouse, name, fame, status, authority, good name, fame, etc. will come, which will be an added advantage to the person. In fact, for this person, the spouse will be a type of gem. In fact, I will say that any planet or any house which is going into Shubh Kartri or Shubh Mat, that house or that person is a gem, is a resource, is an asset for you, and never ever make that house, make that planet angry. In fact, follow them, be dedicated to that area, follow their advice, and it will give you that level of good result, that level of blessing, that you can never ever imagine. Right. So this is an advice from my side, in fact, that I will tell you to you should follow. And now there is one more variation to discuss. As we have discussed that if these planets are in good Navam, good Rashi, then the combinations become even more better. Right. So that more better you can interpret yourself. Now comes another scenario when there is no planet in second house and 12th house, but the lord of the second house and 12th house is only under beneficial influence. Now, in this situation, because there is no planet in second house and 12th house, then you cannot take the signification of the planet, but you should take the signification of the house lord. And whatever is the signification of the house lord, blessings related to that signification will come to the house or planet who is having this combination. And more importantly, see what does second house and what does 12th house indicate. Second house by default indicates sustenance, and 12th house by default indicates support. So in anything, if you have a lot of support or say a lot of favorable circumstances by which you are in an advantageous position to achieve good results of the house or planet, and if the result that you have achieved by fortune also sustains, that this is what the best result is, and this is what is caused by Shubakartari and Shuba-madhya. So in the case which I told you is the best scenario, one of the best scenario, that the second and 12th lord from a planet or a house is only influenced by benefics. In that particular scenario, a lot of good result related to sustenance of the house, sustenance of the planet, and achieving extraordinary things related to the planet will be there. In fact, this particular last combination can be done with a little bit of variation also. For example, if you're analyzing a house or analyzing a planet and say 12th house lord or planet in 12th from that is a malefic planet or is badly situated, then you know that because 12th indicates achievement, the achievement is difficult, achievement is challenging. And second, because it indicates sustenance, the sustenance becomes a problem. This is one of my major techniques. So basically in this video, I'm telling a lot of things. Right. So this basic point, 12th is achievement, second is sustenance. So whenever you analyze a house, whenever you analyze a planet, you analyze both of them separately. If 12th is landing into problem, achievement of the thing is problem. If second house is landing in problem, the sustenance of the thing is problem. That is the thing. You see, 7th house, you're analyzing, 6th house, malefic influence is there, 6th lord is afflicted, getting married is the problem. 8th house, which is second from the 7th house, if the second 8th house is having malefics, if the 8th lord is going into bad situation, then sustenance of the marriage is problem. So in this regard, all of the houses of the horoscope, all of the planets in the horoscope, planets both from what they naturally signify and also from what they signify by their ownership of houses should be analyzed. And based on this analysis, prediction based on horoscope should be done. This Shubakartari, Kartari analysis of second house and 12th house is one of the major principles, backbone of house analysis in Vedic astrology, and no horoscope should be done, read, analyzed, and no prediction should be given without analysis of this. Right? And as I told you, generally only Kartari is talked about, but there is Shubh Kartari aspect of it is also, which is very rare, which I thought that I should discuss along with some of my researches related to in what other variations it works. Right. So this is what I have to add from my side, and I believe that you will use this in your analysis of horoscope, right? Which will make horoscope analysis better for you. With the same wish, thank you.